Where we last left off, we were trapped inside this strange place. My companions were lost. They are not with me. The only person who stayed with me is this strange man, whom I know nothing about. The only thing I know about him is that we are both trapped in the same cell, and he's been here for quite some time. And this place is not real. It's a part of my nightmares. I will sleep for an hour. That didn't do anything. How did I take damage?
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
Why are you so afraid of the suppressor? I haven't seen anything.
No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood, and yet you are too blind to see it. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you.
I just don't understand it. Who are you? A part of me? An illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious? But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
If you're a part of me, why are you a guy? Why aren't you a sexy lady? But there must be a way out of here.
No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
That's it? Hello? Hello? Isn't this the room we Indiana Jones'd? Looks like it. It has the trap around the platform and everything. I'm not sure. Well, if you're a part of me, this won't hurt, yeah?
Well, well. So you figured it out? Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
Wait, did we make it? Did we pass the test? Hey, Jesper! What is this statue and why do I have this spell above my head? It doesn't make any sense. I'm out of the dreamland now. This should be gone. I cannot interact with the wooden figure, but it is creepy as shit.
Oh, hey. Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
Tired. Where are we?
In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
I'm not letting it get to my head.
Well, you shouldn't. Do you know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
Excuse me?
I said you are pathetic. At first, we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophetess, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
So you are the ones behind it, aren't you? Why are you doing this? What have we done to you?
What have you done to us? You are so naive. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be. But enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
Is this real? Are you guys real? The statue is not there anymore. Danward is still sleeping.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Yeah, I had a bad dream. A nightmare.
You did. That's probably one of the after effects of the potion, but it will pass, I'm sure of it. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
So does that make us keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
Figured. What do you make of all of this? The cycle, this cleansing?
Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
I wish I could say that with the same conviction as him. To be honest, I don't really think I've understood all of what's happened to me yet.
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given, and as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you.
So, What's the next step?
Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
We both? What about Dunwar?
Right. Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Those are pretty mean. I mean, he is an asshole, okay? But, yeah, he will die? He doesn't deserve that.
No, in spite of everything. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
Two Souls, Part 1. Come to know Kalia better? Dunwar was the last of his bloodline?
Yes. All of the Dalmordans fell victim to the Great Flesh Maggot Plague of 8215. Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Undercity. If you can call that living.
Character? What is this? You don't seem to be too shaken up over all of this. The death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Yes. All of the Dalmordans...
Oh, whoops.
Actually, it was, if you can call that living. Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the Exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
Interesting thought. Speaking of Dunwar, what was that thing at the ritual place all about? He called you a witch.
I knew the question would come eventually. I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
I wouldn't have asked if I weren't interested. Shoot.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
You don't remember? How come?
I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
What?
The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why did those men attack you?
Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the riders think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
They really thought a 6-year-old child destroyed an entire village? That's ridiculous.
For you, maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, it's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
I see. And these men wanted to do what exactly? Take revenge?
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
They brought you into the Undercity, right?
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year.
Master Tyrus? A keeper adopted you?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
Why is the Order so preoccupied about pathless trying to get into the ranks? It's not like we both don't have our reasons.
That's right, we do, but we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the holy verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be.
So, Master Tyrus granted you the novitiate?
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
What happened to Master Tyrus? Where is he now?
Gone. He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
So that means Dunwar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction of that village is actually true.
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Well, you're talented, intelligent, and pretty. Many reasons for the other novices to envy you.
Yes, maybe. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important. On my goals.
Which would be...
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. maybe.
Let's talk later. I should go see the Grand Master now.
You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
That would be nice.
Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
Super anti-spy work. Get out of here. I'm playing a video game right now. That is a lot. What am I wearing? Wait. Amulet of the Nimble Fit. Is that all I was wearing? Armbands, helmets. Oh, the heavy leather cuirass. Or a robe of the inner flame, maybe? Yes. I'm ready. Do you like my helmet? You didn't say anything about my helmet. Where did you guys keep your stuff? The chest is empty. Dunwar doesn't have one. Do you have one? Bloody rags? Ugh. The Path Tome, the god. Might as well grab that. It's free. After you, please, milady. I'm just having a look around. Encyclopedia Arcana. Arcana. More books. Anything interesting? Where are we in the map? Oh, the Sun Temple. What the hell happened here? This doesn't look like a healing altar to me. I wouldn't want to flip that. Tales of the Wanderer. The Wanderer reports of a mercenary who mastered both one-handed and two-handed weapons. Hey, we did a thing. I mean, we found a thing. Health potion. Leather strips. Oh, yes. Free for the taking. Don't mind if I do. Lattice door. What are people usually doing here? Wait, no. Am I out of torches? No. Well, since we got it, I will read it real fast. Everything else we've read. Where are my torches? Did we run out of torches? Please tell me that's not true. I have 5 more. Something's not right with my... Yeah, what happened to my shortcuts, dude? There we go. Better. Meditation. There's something else I've been meaning to try. See what it does. Maybe it's not a good idea to try it in here, but I will regardless. Let's see magic, shall we? Assassination. Critical hit chance. We got fire arrows. I'll put that in favorites. Focus. You might as well. Meditation doesn't need to be in here. Increases damage and power of your blows and shield bashes, but also damage you take yourself. Tempest, maybe. Yeah. Can I put this here? It could be 1 to 8, unfortunate. So I'm gonna do Tempest on 5. Save my game. Press 5. Press 5. Press 5. Is it a passive? Toggle focus. I'm sorry? Maybe it is a passive. I'm not sure. Wine bottle. I'm not sure how to use... Scissors. No, I think I'm good. Bring out the torch again. Good. Now everything works as intended. Are you ready? Let's keep going. What's this door? Oh, the sanctum. Yes. Yes. I'm right behind you.
Alright, this is the sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing. Pathlessness, wherever you look.
Go on, my
Where
light.
is this supposed
My
to be?
glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament.
Ah.
I will honor,
Greetings.
as in death.
Who is she?
Greetings.
She's reading very fast. Where'd you go?
This is holy ground, Outlander. You
Oh
do
no, I lost her. Where did she go?
Oh shit. I have to
Now, where did I put that?
Is this stealing? No? Great. Oh, there she is. Please, ladies and gentlemen, keep your distance from my torch. I wouldn't like to set your lice-infested heads on fire. Thank you. Have a nice day. To enchant an item, you must know an enchantment and have a failed soul gem to power the enchantment. Enchantments are learned by disenchanting, destroying enchanted items. Are you sure you want to destroy? No! I want to enchant my heavy leather cuirass, please.
Yeah, as if.
I will use,
You just wait and see.
yes.
Fucking sissy.
Choose an item, enchantment, and soul gem. I did. Enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Now, a good pipe of peace.
Oh, I have to destroy an item
Why is
to
that
do
stuff so
that.
expensive?
In that case, can I destroy this?
The light fades away.
Yes. You learned the Fortify Elementalism and Mana Regeneration enchantment from destroying this item. So can I put it inside my armor now? Click on that one. A soul gem of the Aura Thief. Elementalism spells cost 1% less. A common soul gem. This one maybe?
Knows what he's
Craft. Yes. Oh my god, I'm half naked! Don't look! Especially the man, don't look at me! You're the... okay.
Work, work, work.
It's not as good as the one we had earlier, but it will have to do.
Wherever you look.
I should disenchant more things. Can I take some of your thingamadoodles here? No, these are not for the taking. Okay. I am glad I have someone to show me around because this is something I wouldn't have done myself. I would probably get lost.
Okay, I think you've seen this place before. We call this part of the temple the Chronicum, and in here is gathered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books and parchments. Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here, so it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future. Ah, and just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy. You should go there if you need equipment. Over there, that's the Scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there. Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready to take the oath.
Fair enough. What will you do?
Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
See you soon.
It's the right thing to do.
Okay, game, save. Alright, that was weird. Yeah, I don't need the torch. Don't burn it for no reason. We need to complete a dungeon in not too long. I am in dire need of torches. Wait a minute. It is upstairs. Is there a flight of stairs I am missing? Books. More books. I have to sell all the books. We have so many books. Disciplines of Magic. Take it. The Life of Torgan Whispertongue. Take it. Landscapes of Enderal. Yoink. The Golden House. Yoink. Whatever is yoinkable, I will take. Obviously. We didn't level up after our last adventure now, did we? I don't think so. Whoa. The statue is massive! It's beautiful. The world building is incredible. The people behind Enderal, I'm going to say it again, no matter how much of a broken record I sound every single time. The work they put into this is admirable. It's incredible.
The mercenary,
so much attention to detail.
Shining knight of Castle Starsound, but he's better than most of your men. I want him, and you will need to convince your true Chesser of it.
Is that so? Very well. I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Prophetess, good to see you. How do you feel?
Maybe we shouldn't go with this one. Like a newborn. Except for a bloody headache and that pretty messed up journey into my own mind.
You've never been in any danger. If I had doubted your abilities, even to the slightest, I would have never spoken out for you. In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
What do I have to swear on? The dead gods? My loyalty towards the Order?
None of it. You'll see.
Fine. I'm ready when you are.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then. Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
A dream? What did you see?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar. I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
That's interesting. I had the same dream before I woke up in the curarium.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as emissaries. Maybe there is a connection between us.
Any idea who or what these beings are?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind, but they are different from everything I know. In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
You were imprisoned for a very long time, weren't you? 30 years?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I can't imagine 30 years of imprisonment didn't leave any scars.
They did. What are you getting at?
You want to trust in your leadership. It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person.
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks. So, yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation. Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Figures. How did it feel to be free again?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order after all that has happened. That's a lot of responsibility to take on after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman? If the things I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do. In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
About the cycle.
Yes?
These visions I have, the echo of the future, how exactly does it work?
As I said before, my knowledge about that is limited. But if it helps you, imagine that it is a way of perceiving that which connects us all, our subconscious.
You mean the place your dreams come from? The collective subconscious of mankind?
Yes. You know, most people perceive themselves as an entity separate from the rest of the world. And while this is partially true, there is something that connects us. Dark corners of our mind, bridges to which we in a conscious state do not have access to. But you do not need to be supernaturally gifted to feel that these bridges exist. I am sure you have experienced it yourself at one time or another. A moment where you knew exactly what another person thought or would do next. People with close blood ties can especially feel that connection. Children and their mothers, siblings, and especially twins.
So you're saying that all humans are connected?
Correct. And while most people hardly feel this connection at all, as if looking through a tinted window, to you, It is wide open during your visions.
If that's the case, how do you explain that I can see memories of the Pyreans too? They have been dead for millennia.
Their bodies might be, but the traces they left behind still remain. Everything that was, everything that is, and everything that will be, it already exists in the sea of eventualities. This is the basic principle of magic. And time is not a straight line. Only the barriers of our mind make us perceive it as such. Visions, premonitions, dreams that become reality. These are all leftovers of waves from other eventualities that spill over into our reality. There have always been people able to read them, but none so good at it as you are, thanks to the Echo.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
The cycle. Do you have any idea how long it has been going on?
Good question. In their writing, the Pyreans say it has existed for aeons. Since this world exists, since the sea of eventualities exists, so too then does the cycle. It seems to be a part of existence, so to speak.
What, and no one has ever succeeded in breaking the pattern? That's discouraging.
The Pyreans didn't, and neither did the dozen civilizations that came before them. That is what we know. But as for what happened before that, our knowledge about the past is limited. All that matters for now is that the cycle threatens us, and that we have to stop it.
Could you tell me more about us emissaries? What defines us?
That depends on whom you ask. In some writings of the Pyreans, we are referred to as chosen ones, but this is wrong. A better word would be chess figures with their own will. Whatever force causes the cycle also gave us powers and a task, but fulfilling that task is our own responsibility.
And you have no idea as to why we were chosen?
No.
And what exactly are these tasks we have?
Good question. In their writing,
Stop,
the Pyrean...
shut,
but as for what happened before that,
damn it!
A better word would be chess figure. Well, that is something else we only know in broad strokes. It is my task to lead mankind in its battle against the cleansing, to rally our strengths, so to speak. Yours is to read the Echo and help us gain the knowledge we need for victory. How exactly you're going to do that is something we still have to find out.
Apart from us, are there other emissaries?
I do not know, but there are hints. We will see.
Okay. Wait until Tiller Aranthiel has prepared the ceremony. Yeah, this is going to take like a day or two. In the meantime, talk to Russia once the preparations... Oh, this is the arena fight. Right. So, the Art of Combat. We discovered a book, the Curarium, which improved our dual wielding, I believe? Simel Daloran, Trails in the Sand. Oh, I completely forgot about this one. Yeah, we might want to check that out. Sorry for stealing all your books. I gotta sell something in the market. I need the money. I'm desperate. Excuse me.
Well, if it isn't the prodigy. Say, is it true that you're an elementalist?
I'm trying to be. If I don't die, that is. But sometimes it is extremely hard to stay alive. That is a lot of freaking books. How are we doing weight-wise? I got some more space. Sure. Look at all these garbage. No, I don't need that. I will take the metal ingot, though. This? From the ancient nation? I'm surprised he doesn't care that I'm stealing everything he has in his possession. I suppose he's just a nice guy. And I am a filthy thief! Okay. How the hell am I getting out of here? Oh, it's upstairs, right. Why did I fall down? No, I already robbed everything there was in this room. What time of day is it? It looks like it's really late at night.
Move along.
Oh, go fuck yourself. How dare you speak to me? Do you know who I am, woman?
You do not belong here.
Oh, wow. One day I will show you, and you all regret it for treating me like I'm a street urchin. Yeah, it's pretty late. I should have slept when I had the chance in the curarium. I have made a huge mistake. On the other hand, I believe I have the funds to buy a new house, and maybe we should do just that.
My Dame Deluna. And I fell for it. Well...
If only I could see. I'm pretty sure there is a signpost here where I can fast travel to the market directly. Although, I mean, since we're doing that, I don't have to. I think the guy is close to the market.
This is holy ground, Outlander.
I am holy. Oh, I thought that was a nice mushroom thingamadoodle. Military it's here?
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
I really need to sell some stuff before I engage into any shenanigans. This is taking me back. I went through a building to get into a different neighborhood, which is actually delightful.
Phew. There you are. Here, a letter for you.
We always go to...
Thanks, kid.
What? Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Safe travels, and may his light guide you.
Every day like the last? Part 2. Hey, it's my buddy. My fair lady. Congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about the Red Cloaks and their, let's say, superior attitude, but still, it would rob me of my sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the western gate of Ark. Cordially, Jespar. Oh, he's such a sweetie. Okay.
Yes?
I can't see. Is this the right place? You know what? Hold on. Trails in the sand. There's this, and there's that. Which is my top priority as of now.
Yes?
Let's go see a friend. It is not through there, is it? Why is the town so confusing?
Isn't this a surprise? Where are you headed?
I have no idea. I'm trying to find the exit. Am I going all the way back again? No, wait, we are meeting at the bar, right?
Madame?
Yes. Oh, we're not meeting at the bar. What? Where are you taking me, Heartland? He's outside. Interesting.
I just don't respect the elders anymore. Not at all.
Fuck it. I'm going. You know, instead of wasting my torches, I should probably use my spells for light. Mage light. Wrong button. Ah, much better. Now I can see. Let's go, donkey. We gotta meet with the sexy boy. Is it raining again? Watchtower, watchtower, watchtower! There we go. Hey, 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 look who it is!
Ah, there you are. Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial, and was never sure what to make of it.
It was different than what I expected. How come you're still here? I thought you wanted to be on a boat to Kilei.
Yeah, I changed my mind. Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
Is he going to try and kiss me?
I gotta tell you that I usually do not swing that way, but for you I might make an exception. You're making it awkward.
There we are. So, wine or pipe?
Pipe, please!
Chilean Sweetwater tobacco. 100 times better than what they smoke here. Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial.
Where is it? How do I smoke it? Ingredients? Books? Keys? What was the name of it? Chilean tobacco or something? It's okay?
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it. It's always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things. Anyway, tell me, fair lady, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Arenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you can make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
This cleansing is real? We're in this together. I might as well help to fight it.
Makes sense. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this. Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with, Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm.
How did you end up traveling with her?
We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do. Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great, at least initially. She just cared too much, you know? Yeah, she was a mercenary, but she only ever picked the jobs where she thought she could help people, or at least do no damage. As you can imagine, that doesn't always work out in my profession, and whenever it didn't, she really took it to heart. It was sad, if you think about it, really.
So I take it you were a couple?
We traveled together, and we had sex, so yes, according to most people's definition of it, we were a couple.
How come you split up?
Well, we were simply too different. I guess that's what it comes down to. Let's face it, I'm a pathetic white knight, and an even worse world savior. Lycia and I, we were just bound to clash. We were lovers, then friends, then lovers again, and so on and so forth.
Whoa!
Ultimately, that was just too much for me. Too extreme. Too absorbing.
So she wanted something serious. Love.
Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night.
And what was it that you wanted?
That's a long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you're like most people. Let's save that for another time.
So you split up?
Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
Yeah, there was.
I see. Maybe you can tell me about that one day. I'd love to hear it. I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore. Love, love, love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. Anyway, why don't you tell me a little more about this trial? I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia. What's she like? I've heard some stories about her. That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we? I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword. That is, if Arenthiel or old Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous. I'll see you around, fair lady.
And we leveled up. What will it be? Probably more health. Yeah. How the hell do I get out of here? See you later, Jespar. It's been fun. Love the pipe. I just shoved the whole thing into my mouth, though. I didn't quite smoke it, to be honest. Alright, back into the city we go. It's still very late at night. I will have to wait until morning time to and wait for the marketplace to open. But until then, I don't remember where the bank was. I wonder if it's close to the marketplace. Or is it in the noble quarter? Didn't we have a quest for it? Excuse me. Get off, donkey! Get off, donkey! Get off, donkey. Excuse me, donkey. There are so many horse butts at the gates. And I have myself to blame for it, for stealing the horse. Or at least trying to. So, how do I buy a house? Buy the title deed for a house at Children and Friends. It's not. Oh, fuck me. It's not marked on the map, is it?
How am I supposed to?
I do not remember where the bank is.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Oi, you there.
You again!
Stop ignoring me.
What's your problem?
You bloody flooded your eyes at me.
There's gotta be a quest tied to this man.
Oh yeah, you think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth.
And this, dear friends, is why we should take it easy on the booze.
Why, you think you can mock me? All right, you'll regret this.
The rules: no weapons, nobody dies, who goes down loses. So far we're kicking his ass! I have a really strong left, I'll let you know. He's not dead.
Okay, okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies.
Yes?
Thank you for not interfering. Alright, I have no freaking clue where the bank is. On which district. So, instead, I'm going to head over into the Dancing Nomad and, rent a... Hello? Did someone break something? You should sit down if you want to play. What?
Okay, okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies.
Just where did
I am sitting down.
A good pipe of peace, why is that stuff so expensive?
I'm sitting down, but nobody wants to play with me. This gaming table is currently unoccupied. Come back in the evening or night to play. Ah, so someone has to deal a hand, I suppose.
Yeah, that should be it. Is it important?
Malfash's blessings.
I'm looking for a room for the night.
And our room's looking for you. It's Snow Ark Noble Court. Good. We'll open up the room for you.
Thank you.
No shady business.
No shady business, got it. I'm not gonna steal anything like last time, I promise. Which room was it? Expert door.
Always be even.
I need some peace and quiet, you guys. Just let me sleep until... Oh my god, I am sleeping for 2 hours. I could have waited. I have made a huge mistake.
Just where did I put it?
Wait a minute, there's a peephole? People can actually watch me sleep? That is so creepy. Okay, I didn't like that. We need to buy a house ASAP. Let's have a look around. I will find it eventually. What time is it? 8:36. The marketplace should be open by now. I don't remember where the marketplace is. If I'm not wrong, it's this way, maybe? No, I'm going into a circle like an idiot. Or, we could find a signpost.
Some people just don't know their path.
Are you talking about me? I can definitely not find my path. I am so lost. I've been to the marketplace like 100 times, and I am unable to...
I just don't see the fucking point.
Wait, I can take those just like that? Nails. I don't need leather strips. I need spare parts, though. Do you have any spare parts? You got pennies. That works, too. Heartland. So, no, we gotta go deeper. Are you the bread lady? Why isn't the bread lady here? Oh, she is here. And she's very cheerful, alright. Gatehouse of Ark. Gatehouse of Ark. What's over here? Barrack quarter, maybe? I am in the wrong neighborhood again. Marketplace? Oh, thank God we found it. It's here. Okay. I am going to take a short break and I will see you all in the next episode of Enderal. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.